Hi everyone, so I'm going to do a check-in for the upcoming week. We're going to look at the masculine and feminine energy separately, and then we're going to look at it combined and see what's going to go on for the week ahead. We also have a new moon this week, so really I've been channeling that this new moon is going to be really, really big for twin flames. As I say that, my candle starts flickering like crazy. Yeah, so this new moon is going to be big for you. So really they're asking you to make sure that you're well prepared. You know what kind of like ritual you're going to do, or what you want this new beginning to be about, because new moons are all about beginnings. So with the last full moon I feel like we really released a lot, and this new moon is about moving into this new cycle. So think clearly about what you want, set your intentions. He'll really just start preparing well for this new moon, because we could see like a really, really big shift if for those of you who are ready. Okay, I'm going to look at the masculine. So first of all, that just flew out, we have the Death card. There's been a complete transformation with the masculines this weekend. There's been something's kind of like come to them, like they've had some kind of like download from the divine basically, which has brought about this complete transformation. Okay, I'm feeling that people who they would once consider themselves equal to, who are actually quite low vibration, the masculines are rising above them now. They've realised that they need to raise their vibrations, and that these people that they associated with before are no longer good for them. They're no longer kind of like aligned with what they want. So the masculines, as they've been through this transformation, this awakening, they're really cutting away these people who they might have previously hung around with or associated with. Okay, let's see this upcoming week for the divine masculines, what we can expect in like their energy. There's quite a lot there. Yeah, they're really walking away from these people. They're really walking away from people who have been holding them back, holding their like awakening process, slowing that down. There has been these, and this isn't deliberate, this isn't harmful, this is basically just people who they previously spent a lot of time with, who they are now realising that these people who they previously hung around with basically aren't in the same energy. They're not kind of like aligned to what they want. They don't really want them in their future anymore. So masculines are very much walking away from people who have been kind of like lowering their vibrations. And that's because they're ready to move into union. Okay, for some of you, those who have been in third party situations, that connection's been transformed. The masculines are walking away from these third party situations. So for some of you this week, with masculines who are in karmic relationships, they are being walked away from in the 3D. So they're very much coming to an end. However, for others, this is very much just masculines walking away from people who they don't want to hang around with anymore, so that they can come into partnership with their divine feminine. See that card just fly out? We have the Sun. So they're ready to experience these brighter days, these happier times. They don't want to be stuck in these old cycles that they've been playing out for you. They want to move forwards now. They want to move forwards with this connection and really just feel these happier days. The Judgment card. Okay, so it is time. They're realising now that it is time to take action. It's time to really start moving. They can't stay stuck here. And I do feel like the masculines are going to be taking this guidance on board, and they are going to be taking action now. I do feel like there's going to be action coming in this week. Wow, another card, another major arcana. So in 6 cards we've got 4 majors here. So these 3, we've got Judgment, the Sun and the Devil. Masculines are very much realising, or have realised this weekend, that you two are bound together. This isn't a bad card. I'm not getting any negative energy with this Devil. There's no like addictions or codependency that's coming through. This is very much masculines realising that you two are bound to be together. Your souls are bound. This is a sacred contract. I'm hearing this is a sacred contract which they know, you know, you're destined to be together, and really now they know it's time to just get moving to bring in this union. And this is this week, so you might feel like a big shift in the energy if you are a feminine watching. Okay, we're going to see what is actually going to happen, so what we're physically going to see this week for the masculines. Okay, Five of Pentacles. There's going to be a lot of support from the universe as they take their action forwards. Okay, I'm being told to take all of these. Okay, so we have Five of Pentacles and Knight of Cups. So this week masculines are getting ready to express their love, offer their cup of love, moving away from feeling left out in the cold, moving forwards, making progress. And then I was told to take these three from the top. So we've got Two of Swords. So this is about masculines coming out of this state of contemplation and really getting moving now towards action. This action is wish fulfillment here with the Nine of Cups and King of Pentacles. So the masculine is going to be very, very stable and secure. I'm hearing that they're going to make a decision. So, okay, masculines currently feel very left out in the cold. They're wanting to move forward. They're wanting to bring in their offer of love to their feminines, but they've been stuck because they know that a choice has to be made. They have to choose to take action, choose to move forwards. And are they going to make that choice? Yes, they're choosing to make to fulfill their wishes, you know, to have this wish fulfillment, which is going to result in them being in their King of Pentacles energy, this very stable, mature, grounded energy. And on the bottom here we've got Ace of Swords, so new beginnings, clarity, kind of like new understandings. This feels incredibly positive so far. We're now going to look at the feminines. So we're going to see current energy for the feminines this week. Four of Cups and Queen of Cups. So these two have just come out. So Four of Cups, I feel feminines, you are waiting for your masculine to make a move. Look, you're literally watching him, waiting for, you know, for something to happen, and he's looking away. You know, he feels kind of like this girl watching him. So yeah, try not to focus too much on the connection this week. You know, stay in your Queen energy, the Queen of Cups here. Stay grounded, stable, confident. Basically just be confident, like realise that, you know, this can come together, it will come together when the time is right, and just really believe that miracles can happen, and they will. If you don't believe, then you're already, you know, blocking it. I'm going to have one more card for the current energy for the upcoming week. The Magician. The feminines are very much ready to manifest this new beginning, and actually I'm hearing like they can manifest anything they want. So feminines, you are really, really powerful right now. You know, you are manifesting things in your life, probably without even realising you're doing it. So for the new moon, really set your manifestations, really be very, very clear about what you want. Think about it, start preparing now for the 5th of April for this new moon. Start preparing now and really planning what you want to come about and what you want in your life. Guidance for this week. 10 of Wands. Put the burden down. Anything that you've been really struggling with, put it down. This doesn't even have to, this actually doesn't feel twin flame related. This feels like life related. Anything that has been, you know, heavy, hard, anything that you just want to get rid of, you know, move it out of your life. You want to leave it in the past, you want to put it down. That's what you're being guided to do this week with this new moon. So this is about really ending a cycle in all aspects of your life. I feel like as you do this, as you bring, I've got really itchy nose. As you bring other areas of your life like into balance, this will help your masculine return to you. Also trust that he is returning to you. Trust that he is on his way. This trust is actually really important here. I feel like this trust is what is going to get this connection moving. And we have the Lovers card here. So this week you're very much going to feel this connection. It might have felt blocked recently as you kind of went your separate paths and did your own purges, your own healing. But this week I feel like the energy feels close again. You'll be able to feel it. What can feminines expect in the 3D? We both have the Knight of Cups now. I really do feel there's going to be an offer of love coming in for the rest of this week, at some point this week. You know, this won't be for everyone, but for a lot of you, there's going to be some kind of communication happening. There's going to be an experience this week. There's going to be some significant change, but this is positive. This doesn't feel negative. This Tower is very positive. There's going to be a sudden change, a sudden event. Something is going to happen that you have Okay, there's been something that you've been trying really, really hard to manifest, and that's going to happen this week. Something you've been trying really, really hard to manifest is going to happen very quickly, and you're not going to actually believe how quickly this happens. And this is related to this offer of love. There's going to be a surprise. There's going to be some kind of surprise coming in, and this could even be just kind of like something within you changes. You know, maybe there's going to be a big significant change in the connection, because we have the World, we have completion. Okay, this is the green man on this card, and straight away I'm just being told your masculines are fully awake. Your masculines have fully woken up. That could be the big change for some of you. You might feel that. You might feel them being woken up. No. Okay. He's literally kind of like peering around the bush. I feel like there's going to be some kind of, for some of you, some kind of meet-up. This isn't for me because mine's not in the country. But for some of you, there's going to be some kind of like unexpected visit or some meet-up or some communication that really comes out of the blue, really, really takes you by surprise. See if anything else wants to come out for this week for the feminines. Already I feel this so positive. We have the Hierophant. Yeah, your masculine is really going to surprise you this week. And remember, this isn't for everyone, so if it doesn't happen, please don't kind of get stuck and focused on that. This just means that this wasn't for you. You have to really surrender and let go of these expectations, and once you surrender and let go, that's when these kind of like miraculous things will start just happening like a domino effect, just one thing after another. But yeah, okay, so these feminines that I'm channeling, there's an offer of love coming in, and you might feel that. So I'm being told that you're feeling the offer coming in, you're feeling like the love coming in, and maybe there's like communication that has opened up recently and you've been communicating better. Your masculine, you feel like he's on the return, he's returning to you, but something is going to just happen so quickly. This is going to really, really push this forward. And Hierophant, this is like a card of like marriage. The male figure here, I said here about the masculines being fully awakened with the World. This is confirmation that they are there. For these feminines, your masculine is fully awake. He's ready to give you the key to his heart. That's what I'm being told. He's ready to give you the key to his heart. He's ready to move this forward. Some of you, your masculines, are thinking about marriage. That is what is happening. Okay. I'm going to look at some of like the collective energy, but we're going to pull some angel cards first. But already I do feel like this week is going to be really, really positive. So many major arcanas that have come out, and that's very like stable, grounded energy. Like that's definitely like the overview for the week. Like major arcanas don't change really, they're the main themes. Minor arcanas, you know, they're a little bit more interchangeable. You know, things can happen, there can be shifts which changes that outcome, but majors are like really set in stone themes basically. We're going to start with Moonology cards. So I'm going to start with, I'm going to just ask like generally the week ahead what is happening between the Twin Flame Collective. A win-win outcome is forecast. Full moon in Libra as well. So we had a full moon in Libra last time. Things are happening with this new moon. Whatever it was that you released at the last full moon, whatever it was you wanted to manifest, that could very well be happening with this new moon or the next full moon, because that's also in Libra. The next full moon, which I think might be like 17th of April, but don't hold me on that. There's gonna be things balancing out. The scales are gonna be balanced. You know, I feel like any karmic situations are gonna have been dealt with. Any karma is going to be balanced out. The energy between you is going to be very balanced, very stable, and yeah, that you're guaranteed a win-win outcome. Okay, so before I turn those over, I'm hearing that some of you feel like you can mess this connection up, or you might make a mistake, and straight away I'm being told you're not going to make a mistake, so let go of that fear. This is confirmation that a win-win outcome is forecast. So obviously don't do anything crazy, but you know, if you feel like you should communicate, then communicate, as long as you're from the right kind of place, as long as you're doing it out of love, you know, that's safe. Whatever it is that's been like, you know, kind of like niggling you or getting to you, and you know, you might have wanted to reach out, you might have wanted to communicate, but been worried if it would like unbalance the scales, if like the feminine reached out. And I don't really feel that. I feel very much like whatever decisions you make now, you're guaranteed to win. You're guaranteed a good outcome. And as I say that, we have these three. So we have, you're very close to achieving your goal. Expect powerful change. The answers you need are coming. This week is going to be incredible. But in order to have a really good week, you've got to believe you're going to have a really good week. That's what I'm being told. So believe that miracles are possible this week, and you might very well see a miracle in the 3D between you and your twin. You're very close to achieving your goal. So this is both your cups are so full with love. They're literally overflowing. You're ready for union. You're both ready. There's going to be powerful changes. This expect powerful changes, a new moon eclipse card. So, you know, I feel this new moon, there's going to be huge changes, and it's going to be regarding communication. There's going to be a new cycle in communication. Some of you might have been waiting for certain answers, waiting for communication. That could very well come in this week. If you have been worried about what's going on and maybe wanting to reach out but kind of holding yourself back from doing that, you have here a win-win outcome is forecast, and the answers you need are coming. So if it feels right, then I would say take a leap of faith and do it. You know, it's April Fool's Day today. The Fool in Tarot is all about taking a leap of faith. I feel like you're very safe to take a leap of faith, as long as you make sure you're doing it from a positive place. I know loads of people are going to comment and be like, oh, well, I reached out and my twin ignored me, or you said it was safe. Like, this isn't for everyone. You know, you have to be in the place ready for union, and unfortunately some people aren't going to be, but you're going to be in the future. Just right now you might not be ready. If you're still feeling very codependent, if you're needing your twin to make you happy, you know, then I'm sorry, but you're not ready for union. Union comes from within. You've got to really love yourself before you can kind of like have twin flame union. This is all about a journey to finding ourselves. So yeah, if you're still feeling a lot of like codependent attachments to your twin, then I would recommend not reaching out and focusing on yourself for now and your own healing, and then, you know, your time will come. But I don't want you to reach out and get rejected. You know within yourself if you kind of like, if you feel ready. So what I would say is, if you're thinking about reaching out, think for a moment, how would you feel if your twin didn't reply? Or how would you feel if your twin replied and said, I don't want a relationship with you, stop talking to me? Because I've been in those shoes, and when that has happened, I've been like, fine. He can say what he wants because we're twin flames, we're going to be together. This is just his ego talking. He's not ready. I'll carry on doing my own thing. That's the kind of place you have to come from. So every time you communicate and reach out, you have to be prepared for rejection. Like, don't expect it. Expect, you know, there to be a complete new beginning and you're coming into union very soon. But, you know, if they do reject you, make sure that you can bounce back. I'm hoping all that makes sense. Okay, they want me to pull some angel cards first. We're going to do some angel answer cards. I'm not going to ask a particular question. We're going to see what comes out and see what the message is. Yeah, we have two groups here. We have two waves. Okay, this is not going to be an easy message to deliver, but for some of you, it's time to reconsider, and the answer is no. So some of you are not ready. It is a time for you to go within yourself and yeah, find the answers within yourself, basically. But for others, we have perfect timing and you're ready. So there are very much two waves here. We've kind of, a lot of twin flame readers have been channeling that. There's a wave very close to union and a wave who are kind of like quite new to their connection and just starting their journey. And one wave is very, very close to union, perfect timing, you're ready, divine timing is now. It is happening for some of you this week. I feel it. This week is moving towards union. This new moon is really, really crucial. And for others of you, you know, it's not your time now, but it is going to be your time. They want me to just pull one more. So we're going to look, in fact, we'll pull one more for each. So for those who aren't quite ready for union. Let go. Okay, so I'm going to talk about that first. So for those of you who aren't ready for union, and I feel like really, if you look within yourself, you'll know if you are or aren't ready. So you probably know if you're not ready for union with your twin. You have to let go, you have to surrender, and this is about letting go of attachment, and this includes the attachment to a relationship. Unfortunately, you have to really let go of that expectation of a relationship. Just trust that it will happen if it's meant to be, and focus on yourself. You really have to detach from outcomes, detach from expectations, and these expectations are about when you're going to be in union, how it's going to happen. Yeah, like letting go of what your twin's doing, you know, focus on yourself, let them do their thing, because you can't change it, you can't change your twin, all you can do is change yourself. So start with yourself and you'll help them, they're your divine mirror. As you focus on yourself, you will help them along on their journey as well. But the more you're focused on them, you're not focused on yourself, you're not loving yourself, you're not respecting yourself and treating yourself well. So keep the focus on you and the rest will come when the time is right. Okay, I'm just going to have one more for the twins who are very close to union. If one wants to come out. It's up to you. Yeah, it's up to you. So this is just reminding you that, okay, even though you're close to union, there's still work you can be doing. Don't just sit back and relax. Keep clearing the energy, keep meditating, keep, you know, healing, keep your heart open. You know, it is perfect time and you're ready for union, but it's up to you. You know, it's up to you to make sure you're ready to come into union, ready for these miracles to happen. So I'm hearing that this is about staying positive, believing in the impossible, believing that anything could happen. Anything can happen tomorrow, anything can happen this week, anything can happen this month. Staying in that place of being open to receiving miracles, and yet you will be ready, you will feel just huge changes. Okay, but it's very important that message for those who aren't close to union, who are quite new to this connection. It's very important that you have that message that yeah, it's not your time now, but that's because you need to kind of like let go and detach and focus on yourself. Okay, I'm going to have some romance angel cards for this week. So no matter what wave you're in, this is true love, you know that. This is a romance of a lifetime. You two are destined to be together. There's so much love. If you look at these two cards, we've got romantic feelings and true love, but look at the positions between the man and the woman in it. They're very, very similar. This is, okay, the male figure in here is coming from behind and being told that you're going to be surprised when you're not looking. When you don't expect it, that's when this tower is going to happen for the feminines. There's going to be a huge shift, a huge change. Something happens very, very quickly. Your masculine is going to really, really take you by surprise. And I have asked for this week. So it might not be this week for everyone, but this is coming in. There's going to be engagements for some of you very, very quickly, very soon. This big surprise could be a proposal for some, not for everyone. Don't start picking out your wedding dress right now. For some of you who might have been communicating more frequently, or who might be a little bit older, you know, there could be a proposal coming in very soon which is going to surprise you. Okay, there's lots of healing that's still taking place this week. This could be from past lives, this life, but you know, we have the healing family issues card here. So don't just focus on your twin flame connection. Don't just focus on clearing the energy between you both. Focus on healing every aspect of your life. Everything that has kept you kind of like in lack and negativity. So this could be like things from childhood. Interestingly, we've got this healing family issues card, and today when I was flying back from Italy, I wrote my first guided meditation, which is an inner child healing meditation. So I'm hoping to record that tomorrow, and then I'll have it on YouTube. So yeah, healing, you know, every aspect of your life, everything that's been out of balance. As you really heal yourself, you know, you are helping this connection. Don't just focus on your twin, focus on yourself. There's going to be, we've got the playfulness here, you're going to be having a lot more fun. It's going to just, the energy is going to become so much lighter. As long as you let go of this expectation of how union is going to happen, just go with the flow, like enjoy it. There's going to be a lot of flirting, I feel, this week. For those that are in communication, and for those of you who aren't communicating, it's still going to feel so much lighter. Let's see if there's any other cards that want to come out for this week. The time has come to clear your energy. Getting to know each other and chemistry. Okay, so some of you are going to be opening up to each other. I've got retreat on the bottom, and I had like my Instagram live today as well, which was amazing. If you don't follow me on Instagram, make sure you do, and try and catch the live from today, which is Monday the 1st. Try and watch that, because that was also the week ahead, and that was really, really powerful. Okay, so there is a strong connection here, and I feel very much like that connection can't be denied anymore. Both of you are feeling this strong attraction towards each other, and you're going to be opening up to each other this week. So I do feel this is very much for those who are kind of communicating already. I feel clear your energy, and you know, you will see a transformation. For those of you who aren't communicating, clear your energy, and you might very well see a big surprise coming in, some kind of communication coming in this week. It is a time for you to both disconnect from the world. So I feel this is both of you walking away from people you don't want in your lives anymore, focusing purely on yourselves right now, and that's not selfish. They're saying, you know, do focus on yourself, make sure you spend time just focusing on your own life for now, all aspects of your life, not just your twin flame journey. It's time to disconnect from other people and just focus on you. So these two just flew out, 2 threes, 3 of summer, 3 of autumn, which is 3 of cups and 3 of pentacles in traditional tarot. So 3 of summer, news worth celebrating, announcements such as weddings. I said before, some of you are going to be getting a proposal like real soon, but this isn't going to be for everyone. So yeah, like I said, don't start planning your wedding just yet, but for some of you I do feel like there's proposals coming in. Either way, there is some celebration, there's something really, really good happening in the connection this week. this 3 of autumn, this is you both kind of like working together now. There's going to be a lot of teamwork. You're going to both be working together now to move this forwards. And you're both going to be working with your guides and your angels now. I feel like the masculines are going to be like, right now, I feel like this week they're going to be like, okay, I know we're going to come into union, I know my feminine is the one for me, but God, this is going to be hard. That's the kind of feeling I'm getting now, is the masculines very much being like, we are definitely going to be together, but this is not going to be easy, this is going to be a challenge. But they're ready for the challenge. They're very, very ready. This doesn't feel negative at all. Prince of Autumn. So yeah, this is the masculines very much cautious but wise action. So this is them taking action, moving forwards, but being very cautious how they go about it, making sure they do things right. I'm hearing that some of them might have come back in the past and haven't done things right, so they want to make sure that they do it right this time round. There is so much like playfulness going on. Okay, for some of you, basically your masculine is worried that you're getting attention from other males. I say male and female, but obviously this could be same sex. I'm just describing the energy. So the masculine here is very concerned that someone else is coming in to sweep his feminine off her feet, basically, and that's what's going to get him moving. Okay, here I'm getting that it is time to completely switch off from any expectations, rest. You know, both of you can make a decision about what label you want to give this, or the serious commitment. You can make a decision later. Right now, just explore and have fun, get to know each other, flirt, be playful, and you know, you can do the rest later. You can kind of like work the rest out later. Right now, you need to have fun. You need to explore this connection, explore getting to know each other. You can't give something a label before you even know how you feel. Like, explore the feelings, and then the rest will just come into place. The Chariot here. So yeah, there's something being accomplished this week. Whatever it was you released with the last full moon, you know, you're going to see that paying off basically with this new moon. There is a big completion here. So we've got Chariot, release, and the World. So this week there is something huge that has, in fact they're saying this last weekend something was released, something was kind of like let go of, and now you have the freedom to move forward. So there was some block before, something holding you both back, just because I feel like the time wasn't right, you weren't ready. I'm just hearing the time wasn't right. So that has now been released, and with the World here, a brilliant success, with freedom to go in any direction, a journey that is now complete. Okay, I'm just going to ask now, what are we actually going to see this week, like physically? So we've got an idea about the energy now. Let's see, what are we going to see physically? 10 of Spring, there is a completion coming in, and reward yourself for all your hard work. 9 of Autumn. So make sure you have fun, and also hearing, like, you know, it says here ask for help from others, and I feel that's very much your angels and your guides. Do make sure you ask for support, you know, ask for your guides to help you throughout the day. If you feel kind of like any kind of like negative energy rising up, you know, ask them to help you, and you will receive that help. 8 of Autumn. This is a long-term project. This is something, you know, union. This is a long-term relationship you desire. So you don't rush something you want to last forever. That's what I'm getting. You know, they're saying Rome wasn't built in a day. So you don't rush something that you want to last forever. So, you know, let's really work on building a secure and solid foundation for this relationship. And as you build that solid foundation, you know, you can then be confident that this relationship is so secure it's going to last. You don't want to rush this process. You want to make sure you take your time and do it right this time round. Okay, just going to see the current situation for the week. So current situation for this week starting 1st of April. Three of Summer came out again. News worth celebrating. So that is very much the theme for this week. There is going to be some big shift happening this week. I feel it. There's going to be something very good happening. Hidden influences. So let's see what is going on behind the scenes. Four of Spring, Four of Wands, Union. Look, I know you can't really see because of a light, but look at that couple. I'm going to read it. Be grateful, you have much to celebrate, deep feelings of peace and happiness, a contented personal life. So hidden influences is union. For some of you, this news worth celebrating is going to be really big. It's going to be union for some, and for others you're going to be well on your way. Also, they're saying let go of what union looks like. You don't really decide what union is. Like, yeah, the outcome you want might be marriage, or it might be a committed relationship. It might be that label of boyfriend, girlfriend. But that isn't necessarily union. Union could be very much where you're both just, you're both moving forwards together. You're not going to separate again. So yeah, just let go of these labels for now, and let's just focus on the actual connection. Everything else is going to fall into place. I can assure you that, it will come together, but let go of what union looks like and just be open to receiving it. Yeah, this is the 8 of Autumn. It's just come out again. I feel like doing more research. The feminines, you're being told now to really just view this as a long-term project. They're saying stop looking at the short term, start looking ahead. And this isn't about rushing things and like looking really far into the future, but just accept that this is a long-term project. And we're just going to take these two. Queen of Winter and the Emperor. Okay, we had the Emperor coming out in fact we had Four of Spring come out as well in my Instagram live today, but this Emperor straight away is I see the masculine here with his heart in one hand and the world in the other. He's getting ready to offer everything to Divine Feminine. One of the posts I did the other day was basically the feminines are here with their heart in their hand, ready to basically offer their Divine Masculine their heart, as long as he's ready to give his. And here he is this week. He has his heart in his hand, ready to give it, ready to give his love. Queen of Winter, now is the time for the feminines to really let go of anything that no longer serves them. Basically, just let everything go that's been blocking you, and this very much feels like career related, not relationship related. So anything that you've just not been enjoying in your life, now is the time to make decisions for yourself. Anything that you've just not been enjoying. If you've not been enjoying your job, then start looking for a new job. That's the message I'm getting. Don't stay stuck where you are, because that's keeping you feeling trapped or feeling stuck, or feeling in low vibrations. If you're not enjoying what you do every single day of your life, probably like 9 till 5, you're not going to be happy. You're not going to be fully happy. So it's time to let go of people, situations, and start making decisions that are going to make you happy. But masculines, very much, they have a big surprise coming in this week, and I'm not being told what it is. It is going to be a surprise. Okay, I'm just going to pull some message cards now. So we're going to do messages from the masculine to the feminine to start with. Okay. I will dance with you forever in this life. Raise your vibrations. I am on my way. I visited you last night and held you in my arms. Saying 2 more. I want to kiss you. You are the light in my darkness. But that message, I am on my way, I feel that. On the bottom here we've got make sure you rest. So feminines, rest up, raise your vibrations, focus on yourself. your masculine is on his way home. He is returning. Okay, you're going to do messages now from the feminines to their masculines. Okay. Yeah, they're saying take all of them. I want to marry you, my love. Probably because I just mentioned marriage and now everyone's got it on their mind. I choose us. I forgive you. Surrender to this situation. Distance can't stop us. And I don't mean to ignore you. We're going to get one more. You're my reason for everything. And at the bottom we've got I'm on my way again. So feminines very much telling their masculines that, you know, distance can't stop you. They want marriage, but also masculines need to surrender to this situation now. You know, let go of expectations and just go with the flow. Trust the guidance they receive to move them forwards. You're being forgiven here by your feminine, you know, fully forgiven. And okay, so for those of you who haven't fully forgiven your masculine, it might not be your time. You have to come from this place of just really forgiving all their past mistakes, everything that they have done wrong. Basically, you've got to, once you completely forgive, that is, you know, when you kind of, it's going to start moving forwards again. Also, some of you, I feel like feminines, you felt your masculine was ignoring you. Well, he actually felt like it was the other way around. He felt like, you know, you were ignoring him. So this is just, I feel like this is just Mercury going retrograde. This wasn't anything big, but maybe the last couple of weeks you both felt ignored by each other. But that's gonna improve now. Okay, hopefully that has been helpful for you and given you an idea of what to expect this week. To summarise, I feel huge changes happening in the connection. This tower, this big surprise, there's going to be something that is worth celebrating this week. It is going to be a good week. Focus on the new moon, set your intentions, plan your ritual. Yeah, and if you do get a chance, make sure you watch my live from today because it was absolutely amazing. I wish I had saved it and uploaded it. Okay,